Okay then, so first thing is I'm going to remove, don't know how well you're going to be able to see, but there is a little split ring here. So I'm actually going to remove that just to make things easier for the demo. I think you could probably do this without them, but let's just, it's going to be easier said than done. Just get underneath there and twist normally. Okay, so nearly out. Obviously you have to push the slip ring down while you do this to get the thing out. As you can see, there we go. Okay, so just prise that up, and I'm going to drop into this little, there's the split ring, and then I'll take this off, and there are, as you can see, there are some little ball bearings in there that I'm going to ping out like this. There we go. So now we can see exactly what we're doing. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get this pick just here. I'm going to go really carefully inside, and you can just feel down. You don't have to push because you'll scratch the metal. So if you just, it's quite difficult doing it with a camera in the way, to be honest. But if you just feel with it, you can dig in to the old O-ring. Okay. Once you've got into that old O-ring, you're able to pull it out, he says. I might just try the other end of the pick and see if I have any more success with that. Okay, so the reason that it was so difficult to get the O-ring out is because it's in easy self-assembly form. It was absolutely knackered. So I've got another one here, and also I've taken off the connector and given it a whiz through the ultrasonic cleaner. So now I'm just going to put a tiniest smidgen of silicone grease onto the O-ring, and I'm going to pop the O-ring on like this, and it looks like it's not going to fit, but we will be fine. So what we do is pop this in for a start, then we pop the ring in like that, we push this down, and it's going to straighten the ring up. So you just push it down like this, and then look down there, put a little bit of light on there. Okay, the ring, which you can't see because the light's too bright, but the ring is certainly settled into its new position. So what should happen is you should be able to stick the pick in, pull the ring out, give it a clean, lube up the new ring, chuck it in. Obviously, because this was in so many little pieces, that's what the problem was. That's why it's leaking, and that's why it was such a bitch to get out. So all I would do now is just to put a tiny bit of silicone lube on each of these to hold the balls in place. So otherwise they're going to drop out when we turn it round. So we pop the 4 retaining balls back. Like that. Okay, spring's still in there. So we pop that back on like that. We'll whiz the split ring back on the top. and the job's a good one, all ready to go back on.